So we got a few things to talk about in today's gaming news video here on the channel. A few interesting things, including maybe possibly a leaked PlayStation Slim. I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about it in just a second. If you guys do enjoy this one, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more. We do a variety of gaming content here on the channel. We'll talk about the games and play the games. The best of both worlds, from live Let's Plays to kind of walkthroughs and gaming news, different things like that. So it's always a good time for Nintendo stuff. We do that exclusively on a different channel, JSkeleton's Nintendo World. You can find a link down below. And we also stream a lot on Kick. For the bigger stuff, you'll see it multi-streamed on YouTube as well. You know, like new seasons for multiplayer games, or you know, for live Let's Plays. But other stuff like that, besides the bigger stuff, we'll just kind of keep it over on Kick for the most part. So definitely hope to see you guys there. We stream there quite frequently, even when you don't see streams here. Like I said, we only do the bigger stuff on this channel. All right, let's go ahead and jump straight into this. I'm not going to actually spend too much time in the first few ones because I'm a little bit late to these you know, pieces of news, but I wanted to mention them in case you missed it. So really quick, PlayStation Plus games catalog for August, excuse me, is going to include Sea of Stars, Destiny 2, The Witch Queen, Moving Out 2, and Lost Judgment, and many more. You can actually check out the PlayStation blog, which I'll link down in the description below if you guys want to check out the full lineup, because there's quite a few different games in there. And speaking of Destiny, we do actually have some Destiny 2 news to talk about, because if you don't know, Lance Reddick sadly passed away earlier this year, and they've actually replaced you know, Lance with well, not replaced. I don't know if that's the right word. That's not really the right word, because obviously Lance was unique in and of himself, but they've found someone to take over the reins of Zavala, because obviously Zavala's story is not done, and unfortunately, you know, Lance didn't get to record all of the voice lines. The voice lines that are there, they're going to preserve, but beyond that, you know, there's only so much they can do. So you know what? Let me throw this up on the screen. This is actually coming from the Bungie blog post, not the TWAB. It's just kind of a short little blog post, a little update, and they basically said that, you know, obviously earlier this year we lost Lance Reddick, who's the English language voice actor for Commander Zavala, and he did such a great job. He had such a passion, professionalism. They said it was unmistakable and loved by all. His iconic voice led us through the most intense moments in Destiny's history, and his impact on our Guardians, our community, and Bungie as a whole will never be forgotten. Commander Zavala has been central to the story that we've been telling since the original Destiny. We plan to continue his journey. So they announced that Keith David, prolific actor on the stage and in television, film, and games, will assume the English language voice of Zavala, the final shape, in the final shape and beyond. So I guess they're kind of they're kind of confirming Zavala's not going to die or anything like that in the final shape. He's going to be sticking around for a while, which I'm glad, because Zavala is one of my favorite characters, personally speaking. Now, he says separately, Lance's existing lines in game will remain untouched for the upcoming release. So that's obviously great to hear as well. Keith David posted a quick little video just announcing, you know, that he is taking on this role, and that he plans to, you know, obviously respect what Lance created and just try to continue to carry the torch. So he was very kind and respectful about it all, obviously. And if you've never heard his voice, go check out his Twitter. I'll try to remember to link it down in the description below if I can remember. And you can hear the video, and in the video he's not talking like Zavala, but you can hear that he has that kind of vocal tone, right? So I'm sure he's going to do great. I think he's gonna be able to execute the voice of Zavala quite well, because again, he has that kind of strong, deep sort of tone, similar to like how Lance had. And yeah, so I don't know. I think he's a great fit. I look forward to hearing how he brings you know, Zavala to life with his own touch, while preserving what has already been established, of course. So he did say, "I am honored to continue the great work of Lance Reddick as Zavala. Lance captured the character's sense of integrity so wonderfully. It is my intention to continue that work." So very interesting. By the way, they did actually say that Bungie's honored to continue the relationship that they began with Keith during the days of Halo, and that the team is excited to see what he brings to the role of the commander. So, I mean, again, you know, I think this seems like a great fit, personally speaking, but you guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's move on from that. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but Quake II randomly got announced yesterday as you know, coming to new platforms, if you will. So it's on Xbox, it's on PlayStation, it's on Switch. In fact, if you have Xbox Game Pass, it's part of that. It also includes the new Call of the Machine expansion, Quake II 64 for free, and also local and online co-op, multiplayer, crossplay, and more. It's crazy. I mean, they've added so much. They have a physical release coming out. There's like a whole collector's sort of edition. It's pretty insane. So if you played Quake back in the day and you just want to relive it, well, there you go. Quake 2 rather. It's you can do that, or if you never played it and you want to play it for the first time, you're gonna be able to do that as well. So really exciting stuff there. Just a couple quick little things to kind of touch on, and then we'll get to the PlayStation thing real quick. Just kind of a little reminder that Firewall Ultra is releasing on August 24th for the PSVR 2. I've been excited about checking that one out personally, so I hope it's going to be good. It's kind of like a tactical PSVR 2 title, and so far from what I've seen, it looks really solid. Also worth noting, like I said, I was talking about Kick and things like that. Now you may not know a lot about Kick, or maybe you don't even care about Kick, but it is worth noting there was an interview with Big E, so Big_E on Twitter, with Polly Kick, which is Kick's head of product, and he was talking about a bunch of different things. You can go see the full interview on Big E's YouTube channel, but basically they were talking about, the whole 95/5 split they got going on, and all that stuff. And basically what he's saying is that Kick's goal is to never ever sacrifice the creator's pockets for their pockets. They don't want to take what belongs to the creator just to put it in their own pocket or anything like that. They said, we'll figure out other ways to monetize. Right now, we're focused on just growing the brand, growing the business. Sometimes when a business, or not sometimes, most of the time when a business starts, they start off, at a little bit of a financial loss, and then it becomes profitable, maybe a few years in or different things like that. So they're just really, really focused on getting the business model, solid and established and concrete, and growing it from there. And they also said that they are going to be coming out with a paid content creator program. I don't know if it's going to be sort of like only for verified users or how that's going to work, but it's going to be sort of like an hourly sort of thing. Again, he said he couldn't go into too many details because they're trying to iron it out. But basically, they're talking about sort of an hourly rate where, maybe for X amount of hours per month or something, you get paid an hourly rate. Now, it's not going to be something like a full-time or even a part-time job. It's going to be what he said, supplementary income, right? Supplementary revenue, where it just kind of adds, a little bit of extra revenue. And, even if they could give let's say 10 cents an hour or something for smaller creators, I mean, that's maybe a little bit on the high side, depending what they consider small, but it adds up. And then maybe they have tiers, the more you grow, the more you get paid and different things like that. So I don't know, we'll see how that works, but it's another way that creators could be able to, earn revenue on Kick as well. And love it or hate it, I mean, I think they're doing a lot of right things, a lot of things that, Mixer couldn't get done, and that's why Mixer had its downfall. And I think that's, it wasn't a money thing with Mixer. It was more of a, they had to go through one boss to another. They had to go through so many higher ups just to get something approved and done, that it took too long to actually get things done, and that was their downfall. Whereas Kick, I mean, they're constantly making strides, they're constantly getting things done, and they've only been out for like 7 or 8 months. So, like I said, they're in beta, they're still ironing everything out. Some people think Kick is kind of like this weird, like dark side of the web or something. I've spent a lot of time streaming there. My experience with the people I've interacted with has all been great, friendly, genuine. I've met a lot of, specifically the music streamers. Had a lot of people when I did some of my music streams, because we do a variety, like I said, over there on Kick, that I had a lot of variety of different music streamers raid me, and I'd raid them back, different things like that. And some of the gaming content creators on there that I've met have been very genuine as well. I mean, you're going to have people that are from all kind of sorts, right, on every platform, even on Twitch. Some people that are weird and kind of, more arrogant, let's say. That's what I mean by weird, kind of like off, right? And then you got people that are more genuine. So it's going to be like that anywhere. But anyways, let me know if you guys have checked out Kick or not so far, and if not, I'm curious, what's holding you back? I spent a little bit more time talking about that than I anticipated, so let's go ahead and move on. One quick thing I want to note, Baldur's Gate is apparently the highest rated game of the year. I've been debating checking it out personally. I still haven't. Let me know if you guys are playing Baldur's Gate. I'm not going to really go too much into that. I just want to kind of touch upon that. But Baldur's Gate's currently sitting at a 97 for the Metascore, and the user's score is 9.3, so basically a 93. A very, very highly rated game, and it's only on PC right now. It's coming to console soon. Right now it's only on PC. But again, let me know if you guys have played it or if you plan to pick it up on console. And again, why or why not, right? As per usual. Okay, I think that gets us to, well, yeah, the last piece of news there really is to talk about, and that is what apparently is the PS5 Slim, the revised PS5 system, if you will. I don't know if this is true. This is making the rounds online. You know, it's going around the internet. We don't see a whole lot of the image. It's kind of just like a partial shot. If it is true, I think it could, it seems, let me just throw it up on screen. Check it out. Let's talk about it. So you're probably wondering, this is it? And yeah, I mean, look, if you look at the PS1 and then the PS1 Slim and the PS2 and the PS2 Slim and the PS3 and so on and so forth, it kind of looks like in line. It's kind of looks similar to, you know, people maybe would have expected something completely different, something that looks like a PS6. That's just unreasonable. This looks more similar to what I would expect from a PS5 Slim, going off, like I said, the PS1 Fat to the PS1 Slim, the PS2 Fat to the PS2 Slim, the PS3 Fat to the PS3 Slim, PS4, you know, so on and so forth. This looks more in line with it, right? What's interesting though is the design choice to have the side panels have sort of like this cut halfway down. That is the only thing that makes me wonder, are they really doing this? Because that would be weird. And I don't know why they would do that. You know, the cut halfway down, because then that would essentially turn 4 panels into 5, because it seems like the cut goes all the way to the back, from what I can tell anyways. What would be the purpose of that? Would it be for increased airflow or something? You know, I mean, I haven't heard of too many overheating issues with PS5, personally. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, I don't know. That'd be very interesting. So I don't know if this is true, genuine, legit, whatever. It could be obviously a fake. Take it with a grain of salt. If it is real, what would you think of this design? It's interesting. It's not something I'm going to rush out to get unless there's some improvements to it that, you know, is substantial and significant and worth it. But yeah, I don't know. Just interesting to say nonetheless. That's it for today, my friends. That's all the news. Let me know what you guys think about it all down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this one, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you guys soon in another one. Again, if you want to check out our Kick channels, at least, you know, I don't think we're part of the dark side of the web. I don't know. Maybe Skelly brings a little bit of darkness to it, but if you don't know who Skelly is, that's a whole other thing. I'll try to remember to link down a video down below if you want to know about that. But anyways, thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay well, and see you guys soon in another one. Tell your friends. Game on. Catch you guys later. Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kind of like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later.